Hey, what's going on, guys? It's XJaws, and today I'm bringing you guys a little Saturday free-for-all commentary here on Subbase. And it's been a long time since I've brought you guys a free-for-all commentary. So last night, jumped to a game and decided to, well, actually, I jumped into a couple games and tried to get you guys a good game of free-for-all. And I decided that I wanted to bring you guys a game with the Akimbo Rangers. Now, I actually did get a really good game. Actually, I got a 30-1 game with the Rangers on Scrapyard, but I didn't want to post that because I wanted to talk about how you should use the Rangers most effectively on a bigger map. And I use pretty much the same tactics for a small map, but it's a lot easier to use these guns on a small map. But by no means are these good guns for a small map, for any map, for that matter. And I'll get into that because I got a bunch of things I want to talk about the Rangers. But let's talk about my setup right now. I'm using Marathon, Lightweight, and Ninja Pro. I'd say that Marathon and Lightweight are pretty much staples. Well, actually, Marathon is a staple. You can switch it up between Lightweight, maybe Hardline, and even Stock and Power if you really want, but I don't feel that it's necessary because of the way that I actually use the Rangers, and I'll go into that in a little bit. And then the third perk is completely up to you guys. Ninja Pro is just my personal preference. I've talked about it before. I don't need to talk about it again. Maybe this isn't a perk that you would normally use, but Scrambler might actually be a good choice for this class because all your kills are going to be very close to you because of the lack of range in the Rangers, which means that you will block the enemy's radar, whoever you're going to kill. That is. So anyway, that's the setup that I'm using. My kill streak setup. You've already seen me get my 3 kill streaks: the UAV, the Harrier, and the Pavlo. And I'm using those because once I get the UAV, I have a really good. I don't have a really good anything. I'm confident that I will be able to get to my Harrier using the knowledge, of where all the other opponents are on the map. Because if I know where they are in free-for-all, and free-for-all's got the really sporadic spawns that are usually spawning somebody close to you. And because of that, using the Rangers is a decent option in free-for-all because they're going to spawn close to me, like I said, and I don't really need to run across the map to run into a group of people, let's say on a domination or team deathmatch. So that's just something to take into account. And then once I use that UAV, like I said, to get the Harrier will get me to my Pavlo. No need to explain any more about that. So that's what I'm using, and like I said, the Marathon Lightweight is just my personal preference, and I said I'd go into it later in the commentary. The way that I use the Rangers is if I have somebody really close quarters, I will just shoot one of the bullets from one of the Rangers, one of the little shells, like that just happened right there. But immediately I got a hit marker, which is no big deal because these are semi-automatic and you can just shoot the next round right away. So if you have somebody at a medium to long range shot, and when I say medium to long range shot, I mean 5 to 7 feet away, you want to shoot all 4 of the shells, and basically you're just gonna tap each of the triggers, the right and the left trigger, twice as fast as you can, and that's going to empty out all 4 shells really quick and allow you to hopefully get the kill. So that's about it, guys. Before the game ends, I want to quickly ask you guys to leave me a comment and tell me, do you guys get as frustrated as I do when you get killed by the Rangers? Because it just seems like you're always getting killed by the Rangers and you're always so frustrated when it happens. And meanwhile, these are not good guns at all. So I want to say that right as I wrap up, that these are not good guns. They're difficult to use, and I would not recommend using them in a game. Pretty much, they're basically reloadable knives in essence. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.